Yes, we are going to be looking at my life on a boat. And I started the series and then I stopped it because, you got to have an idea of what you're going to do on these lives, right? Because not every time you come live, it's going to be a success and interesting. So I just don't want to come on and go blah, 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 blah on 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 lives. So I had to really rethink my whole methodology, what I'm going to tell you guys. But so I have come up with great ideas, and Mahabi Roy has helped me. Hashtag Mahabi Roy, and he is going to hi Tim, and he's going to be helping me actually structure this whole going live and telling you about my life on a boat. So first off is I want to say hi to my friend Tim because he is amazing. He's always online. He always supports everybody. Hey Tim. and so why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Every time I chat to people and I tell them about that I live on a boat. I have lived on this boat for 10 years, I think, right? Time disappears. 10 years, 2011, yes. So June 11th is going to be 10 years. It is unbelievable, right? Because we were going to try it out. We bought this really old boat, which is a 76 Hatteras, and it's a 43-foot Hatteras. And just because we didn't know whether we're going to like it or not. 10 years later, here we are. And we're about to, it's going to take us a little bit longer than what we thought. We're going to be taking this boat out and go cruising. But, so why? What do you want to know, Tim? So Tim says, yes, why? Tell us. Yes, so oh, that's a great idea, right? Celebrate 10 years on the boat. Well, this is how I'm celebrating. I'm creating my show, Living on a Boat, right? And so I have a whole slew of things that I'm going to be doing in the next weeks. I'll be on every Friday. I promise to be on every Friday. And it's going to be about, first, we're going to haul out the boat next week. What does that mean? It means we are going to take the boat to the shipyard, and it's going to go on this, it's like a huge frame thing on wheels, and it's got slings, and they actually put the slings under the water. The boat drives over the slings, and it hauls the boat out of the water, and then the boat hangs in the slings, and they clean off the bottom. And then you actually look at if you need a new paint job, and if there are a lot of barnacles and all this. I have no idea, but all I do is I get off the boat, and I know I can't be on the boat for at least 3 to 4 hours. So that's going to be exciting next week. So as we're taking out the boat and as we're cruising around, I'll be recording it live. Maybe not live. Maybe I'll have some section live and some section recorded. But because it has to get there at like 7 o'clock in the morning. Actually, you know what? I will do it live. You just have to get up earlier. So we're going to take the boat out, have a look if it's okay, check out the engines, and then we're going to take her for little baby cruises just to test her out. We've obviously tested her out before. So what's happened is, how are we going to celebrate 10 years on the boat? My show, my life on a boat. So what happens if, so I also want to talk about, how I live on the boat. So I will be doing some cooking in my tiny wee kitchen so that you guys can see what it's like to actually just stretch out your arms and you can get to any cupboard, right? And any ingredient. Well, actually, I have to go around the corner for my little pantry, but just to see how I cook on just one plate, one little oven, one little microwave, and produce a whole meal out of that. So do you have gas on the boat? No. Actually, some boats have gas, and I have no idea why they have gas, because there's nothing worse than an exploding boat, and a lot of boats actually explode. Not a lot, but there are boats that explode because of gas leaks and everything. And how long can you go around in the boat for? As long as your food and your water survives? I don't know, right? I mean, you need food and you need water, and you need to and you need wine, right? And margaritas and gin and tonic. So you have to actually get to the I would say coast, but you have to get to a marina or somewhere and get the boat, stop the boat, and then go and shop. So yes, I love these questions, Tim. I love these questions. Okay, so what power does the boat have? Powers? The boat has no powers. I have the power because I'm co-captain, and my hubby Roy is the captain, but I am co-captain, right? Although he says there's no co-captain, there's only a captain. Anyway, so power. So obviously you have a sailing boat and you have this boat, and this boat has got huge diesel engines, and don't ask me how big the engines are, because they're bloody big. But so where I'm sitting right now, so if you're looking at my screen, right, so it's about, I would say the engines are, if you put your arms up both sides, that's how long the engines are. And then about this, say about about a meter, right? This is normally a meter to, when you measure to your center of your chest. That's how big the one engine is. And it's about 3 feet, 3.5 feet off the ground. So that's a huge engine. So to get those engines out, they have to take the top off. So they can't just get the engines out. They're too big. So they're actually one, and there's two engines. So it's huge. It's a huge deal, right? And my oh yeah, what engines? No, exactly. I'm talking about the engines. So the engines, I think they're the engines, right? Diesel engines. I get so confused with my English sometimes. But and then we have a huge generator, right? So we don't need electricity from the dock. We have a huge generator that can run the whole boat, can run our refrigerator, our air conditioners, and we have 3 air conditioners. They're baby things, right? Baby things. And they can run our pumps, because you have to have pumps. So the biggest thing, I want to show you something. So I'm doing a safety checklist for the boat. And let me see if I can get this off. No, I can't. Actually, I can't. No. Okay. So I was going to show you, we have, okay, so if I put the camera up to the side, you can see there's one of our, what are they called? They're called, what are they called, Tim? They're called, the foam comes out when you have a fire. So we have one in every cabin. We've got 2 in the kitchen. So, I mean, that's the biggest thing about a boat, is if there's a leak, obviously your boat can sink, right? Which is a huge, huge deal. So when we get off the boat, we switch everything off, because as you know, when the air conditioner goes, is what can wine run the boat? No, Tim, wine can't run the bloody boat. I won't give up my wine to run the boat. Okay. So fire extinguisher. Yes. Thank you, Tim. Fire extinguisher. Thank God Tim's here to do some translation for me. So we have fire extinguishers, because obviously one of the biggest things is a fire, and this is our home, right? And if it goes under fire, it goes whoosh, and there's going to be no more boat. And the other big thing is that we have a leak in the boat, right? So you've got to make sure. So you have stopcocks in the bottom of the boat. I have no idea what the stopcocks are for, but I will have to ask Roy Jeans. So, and stopcocks. Oh, I think engines and stuff goes through there. Something goes through there. So we have a depth founder that goes through the stopcock that hangs off the bottom of the boat, which obviously tells us how deep the water is, because you have to always calculate the depth of your boat and then how much depth you have under your boat. I have seen a boat that was went over something. Here we are in Galveston Bay. There's lots of little derricks and stuff, or stuff under the water, and they don't take it away. I mean, just it disintegrates. So for instance, if we're in the Bahamas, we have to be careful of the reefs and stuff, right? So I saw a boat come in. No, it didn't come in. Actually, was on the hard in the shipyard, and it looked like a shark took a whole big bite out of the bottom of the boat. That's how bad it is if you go over something. It just rips out the whole bottom of the boat. So you've got to be very, very careful. No, yeah. So can the boat run the boat? Can the wine run the boat? No. No. Wine is for drinking, baby. Wine is for drinking. Only drinking. Okay. So anyway, so I was talking about. So we're going to go out next week. We're going to take the boat out, and then I'm going to also show you guys what we do every week, because we live on the boat. We do stuff in the loo, and then we have to pump it out, because you can't just pump it out here in the marina. It'd be very smelly. I actually smelled somebody that was pumping, and it's illegal. So we can't just dump our stuff in the water here in the marina. You can't actually dump it at least 100, I don't know, miles out to sea. I think you can dump, but you can't dump it near land and stuff like that. So anyway, so you've got to have a pump out guy that comes and pumps out the stuff, and then shut out to the loo, right? We have 2 loos. So, and that goes in a tank, right? So, and then our water is in a tank as well. So you've got to remember. So Tim, you were asking how long can you go around in the boat? So when you're in the marina, you take the water off the dock and the electricity off the dock. A huge long cable, yellow cable, but we had decided that we are going to just fill our water tank and then just fill it up we fill it up I think twice a week now. My hubby Roy lives on the boat as well, so we're showering more and using the loo and using water and washing hands, especially since COVID, right? Washing lots of hands. And then so we fill the water tank up, and that's how we shower. That's for our dishwashing, so only washing dishes once a day. And then you use it for the loo. What else do you use it for? And then I obviously buy water that we haven't got a water filter yet on the boat. That's going to go into the kitchen. We haven't got it yet. But so now we just bring water on the boat to drink, right? Water on the boat to drink. Let me see. So I'm getting used to all this. What I had to do here on the side to make sure that I have things that Tim says on the coffee. No coffee, baby. No coffee, only tea. Actually, there is coffee because Roy has a tiny little baby Nespresso coffee machine that I bought for him for Christmas, and he loves it. So everything you have on the boat, you got to look at everything that you bring on the boat, because it can't be too big, right? So my desk is very small and everything. So even exercising. So on the marina, I've got a huge, very, very lucky. We have an amazing gym here on the marina. So what I bought is one of these things. So you can do yoga on the deck, which is wonderful. But you have everybody and their brother watching you while you're doing exercise on the deck. So I'll go for a walk, and I will also show you my walk, my walking path as well. So you guys are gonna experience the whole marina with me. What I do when I go out for a walk while I'm cooking, and I'm going to actually show you my closet, which is tiny, but I have to actually clean it up a little bit. So here, so this is what I have, right? So this is the exercise thing, and as I said, it's very small, right? So it goes in your hand, like you can see it goes in. Let me show you. It's like in my hand, but it's an amazing exercise thing. So I don't know if you ever had one of these as a kid, right? So can you see here? So you wind it up. Wind, and then You pull it. Yes. No. No, this is for flabby arms, Some people have flabby arms that have to be exercised. So you can pull it, so you don't need any weights that you have to lift, because obviously, here's another thing about a boat, is you look at the weight of stuff that you put on the boat, because there's only a certain amount of weight it can handle. So everything I love that, right? Yes, I'm going to show you. Actually, that's a great idea. I'll do an exercise show, but it'll be lots of sucking in the gut, right? But I'll show you exercise as well. So, weight on the boat. So weight on the boat is a huge issue. So whenever we look at something that you're going to bring on the boat, you have to first think, okay, is there enough space? Can I pack it away? Because when you actually underway, everything has to be packed away. So you can't have, like, this is my little pencil thing. You can't have that standing around. Why? Because as soon as you get into open water, obviously you have swells, which means, hey, yes, Brian Schulman is here. So which means the boat's moving backwards and forwards, and a lot of times when the wind picks up, it can get really, really hairy. So everything is packed away, and the bottles are stowed, and anything that can fall over, you have to make sure it doesn't fall over. So pencil, yeah, it's a pencil thing. Don't you have a pencil thing on your desk, right? It was a cup, but I'm using it as a pencil thing, because I can only have a very small pencil thing. Oh, well, it's actually a big pencil thing, but only a small one for my desk, because I don't have that much space. So anyway, yes, I know, right, Brian? Actually, okay, so I have a story. So, wait, I'll do the exercising thing for Brian in a minute. I'll do the exercising thing with Brian in a minute. So the overlay, what Brian is saying is these overlays here. I'm pointing with my mouse. My overlay here at the top, and then I have the color at the bottom, and my book here on the side. I've actually done a new book, a workbook, and a checklist for my book. And so Tim cuddled me. So let's get this out here. So I created some. Oh, I was going to tell you. So what happened was, Brian, I normally have the white at the bottom with the live, and it was getting a little bit boring. But I took my laptop to Apple, and they emailed me, they texted me, they told me I have to back up, right? And I thought, I'm reasonably backed up, and it's okay. I should know better, right? I am an MCSE, which is a Microsoft Certified Systems Engineer. I know about backup, right? I used to back up everybody's stuff. I backed up some of it. I didn't back up everything. My overlays were on the on my desktop. So yeah, I got my laptop back. It was clean as a baby's bum. There was nothing on my laptop. Seriously, nothing. On the one hand, it's wonderful. It cleans up everything. My Chrome was working. Oh, Brian, yes, I know, right? Oh, the toy. Yes, I'll show you the toy in a minute. You know what? My SnapCam, my spam camera actually works. I'll use it tomorrow. So Brian Schulman and Tim, I don't know if Tim's on Saturdays, Brian. They have a show on Saturdays on LinkedIn, which is Shout Out Saturday. Brilliant show. If you want to be on there, you got to go. You got to come, right? So yes. So and they use SnapCam. So I've been wanting to use SnapCam, and it works on my camera on my new Chrome. Yes. Okay. So about the other hand, shout out the baby's bum. No, I want to show you the toy. Okay. So Brian, exercise on the boat is well, there's not a lot of space, no jumping around. Okay, so you can go for a walk or a run or whatever. I don't run anymore, but I've got this thing, right? So I can do exercise wherever I am. I sit in front of my desk. Can you see? I sit in front of my desk, and so I can do my arm exercises to get all my my flabbiness away. Okay, so you wind, and then you pull. Isn't that brilliant? This is so brilliant, right? And so you're really working your arms. And so you can do it on top. You can do it on front of you. Obviously, you've got to do it on front of you like that. But anyway, so you just pull it and it makes it makes it awesome, right? Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Yes. Radiate time to radiate positive vibes for moms. Tomorrow, I'm going to try and bring my mom on. I don't know if it's going to work, but Brian's got Radiate Positive Vibes for Moms around the world live on Mother's Day weekend special. Shout out Saturday. Yes, it's Voice Your Vibe on LinkedIn Live. Brilliant. And it's in the chat so you can get it. And I will make sure. Oh, you guys are on Facebook, right? So put it on LinkedIn as well, Brian. So because obviously I'm on StreamYard and I am everywhere because that's what you're supposed to be. Absolutely fabulously amazing baby. Yes. So back to the boat. So as I said, I will be, I'm sweating and I got my lipstick all over the place. Okay. So let me put my lipstick on again. Very, very fabulous. Okay. That is on the LinkedIn. Oh, it says Facebook. You see, it says Facebook here. Strange people. Okay. So we're going to have a whole series about my life on a boat. We're going to take the boat out next Friday. We are going to be, I'll be interviewing some guys that help us on the boat that take out the stuff out of the tanks. We're going to talk to some people in the shipyard. I'm going to be in the office at the marina just to show you what a marina life is like. We're going to go for a walk in the morning. Well, maybe on one Friday I'll do it a little bit later so I can walk you around the marina. And and shout out to you guys. Yes, I know, right? My guys are, if they don't come on Monday, there is a serious problem. So every dock has a bathhouse. So we can use the bathhouse, but it's like living in a gym or living in boarding school. You have to share it with everybody. Ew. So shipyard or StreamYard? Shipyard. It's called the shipyard, repair yard. So I prefer to use my facilities on the boat, right? So, that guy has to come every Monday and every Thursday. Otherwise, there is a problem. And the bathhouse, yes. The bathhouse is gorgeous. But as I said, I went to boarding school for 5 years. That was it. I don't like sharing my shower and my loo, right? It's mine. Whoops. So anyway, and so I'm very excited about the thing. I think that my hubby Roy will come up with some great ideas as well. And so I'll also be talking more about how the boat works. And when we take the boat out, I'll do a video of me driving the boat. I'll just be cruising. I won't actually take it out. I still have to practice because you have to practice with the things, the backwards and forwards things. Okay. So yeah, I know, right? And so I'll be driving the boat. I'll show you guys how we drive the boat, which is, neither here nor there. The trick is to Roy's going to be the backseat driver. So the trick is to actually get the boat out of the slip and back into the slip. But I have to practice because, as I said, it's not easy to maneuver. So anything you're doing with your feet in the car, you're doing with your hands on next to the steering wheel, so you have to know what you're doing. So that is definitely has to be practiced. But I also am going to do my captain's license, which means that once I practice, I will be able to drive a boat that's over 100 feet. So you know those huge big boats that you see? I can be a captain. Not that I will be, but I can. So the point is that Roy will drive the boat and I'll be backseat driver and I'll have my license. So anyway, so I'm so excited about this new series of my life on a boat that I'm going to be presenting. And I won't just be sitting here. I'm going to practice how to take out my selfie stick and walk around as well, so you can see the boat. And we'll be talking about the boat. And I also have this nifty, where is it? Oh, this nifty little, I'll pull it out from my bra here. See this nifty little speaker that disappears so you can't see it, and I'll be able to walk around and actually with my whatever it's called, my selfie stick, to take you around the boat as well. And so I can show you all the things how things work, what we do, what we don't do. And also and it's going to be very interesting to chat to people. Captain Veronica, yes, I need a hat, right? I need a captain's hat, right, Tim? Yes. Where you slip. What's lavalier mic? Yes, it's a lavalier mic. Let me show you again. It's really cool, right? So it's not supposed to take up the air, the wind, but it's not that good. So yes. Thank you guys for watching again. And I'm so happy you guys are here. And we'll be back on Friday chatting about the boat. Okay. Thanks for watching. See you next week. Bye.